Всем привет! Вы снова находитесь на моем канале, и сегодня я вам расскажу, почему не выпадают супермагические сундуки, легендарные и эпические. Ну, во-первых, если вы смотрели мое еще одно видео, где я рассказывал о том, как сделать, чтобы легендарная карта тебе выпала. После этого вы заходите туда же. Тут вам высвечивается сайт. Чтобы узнать подробности о легендарных сундуках, посетите официальный блог Clash Royale. Нажимаете на этот сайт, заходите на него. И вот тут вам все показывают новости. Вы это все читаете. Тут вам показывают 3 видео. Я, к примеру, смотрел вот это видео.
What's up everyone, this is OJ. In this video, I'll be explaining how the super magical, epic, and legendary chests work. If you don't understand how the regular 240 chest cycle works, I recommend watching that first. The super magical, epic, and legendary chests are not random. They run on a different cycle from the regular 240 cycle. The way it works is that you're guaranteed 1 super magical, 1 legendary, and 1 epic chest for every 500 chests you obtain through the regular cycle. They will all drop once anytime during the 500 chest cycle. After obtaining any of these chests, you will still remain on this cycle and will not gain more than 1 of each of these chests until the cycle is finished. Free chests and crown chests are not part of this 500 cycle. If you get a super magical, epic, or legendary chest early on in the cycle, it does not reset the cycle. Like if you got a super magical chest at slot number 1, you will remain in the cycle for the next 499 chests. You will not get another super magical chest until the cycle finishes. The opposite is true. If you've been playing for a long time and have opened 499 chests, and you have not received your super magical yet, you are guaranteed a super magical on your last chest. Theoretically, you could obtain 2 super magical chests back to back. If you get your first super magical chest on number 500 in cycle 1, you can get another super magical on chest number 1 in cycle number 2. When you obtain a super magical, epic, or legendary chest, it will replace a chest from your regular cycle. It can replace a silver, gold, giant, or even a magic chest. The chest cycle does not move while your chest slots are full, so winning or losing a game does not affect this cycle. It only moves forward if you physically obtain a chest. Even if you have over 2,000 wins and you've only opened 400 chests, that means you're on number 400 of the 500 chest cycle. If you've been playing for a long time but you haven't received a super magical, epic, or legendary chest yet, you're just really high in the cycle and are due for all of these chests really soon. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more quality OJ.
Вот мы просмотрели одно видео. Теперь переходим ко второму.
It's orange juice. What's up everyone, this is Yarn from OJ. If you just want to know the legendary odds, here they are. If you want to understand in further detail, you can keep watching. Legendary odds are constantly changing based on how many commons and legendary cards there are in the game. Each chest has an independent legendary factor. Super magicals and magics have the best legendary factor. Challenge chests have the second best legendary factors. To calculate a legendary odd, you just need this formula. Let's use a legendary arena super magical chest as an example. Y equals number of cards in a chest. In an arena 9 super magical chest, that's 684 cards. A equals the total number of legendaries in the game. Right now there are currently 7 total in the game. R equals the total number of commons in the game. There are currently 17. N equals the legendary factor of the chest you are calculating. The super magical factor is 600. Plugging these numbers in, a legendary arena super magical chest has a 47% chance of popping a legendary. With 8 legendaries in the game, the odds increase to 54%. Let's take this a step further and see what happens if Supercell theoretically introduces one common into the game. The odds are now 51%. So knowing the total common and total legendaries directly impact legendary odds, we can calculate this chart. A legendary Arena Super Magical chest has a 47% chance of pulling a legendary if 7 legendaries exist in the game. Once the 8th legendary card unlocks, the odds will increase to 54%. And finally, with the 9th legendary, the odds will increase to 60%. Challenges offers the best value for your gems in the game if you can get at least 2 wins in the challenge. At 2 wins, you earn more gold per gem than if you were to buy gold in the shop, plus a bonus of cards. Let's explore the odds of legendaries in these chests. In a grand challenge, if you win 5 games and 7 legendaries exist in the game, there's a 4% chance to pull a legendary. When 9 legendaries are available in the game, the odds to pull a legendary from 5 wins will be 5%. If you win 12 games and 7 legendaries exist in the game, there's a 23% chance to pull a legendary. And once 9 legendaries are unlocked, there will be a 29% chance to pull a legendary. Here are the odds for a classic challenge. At 12 wins, you have just over 2% chance to pull a legendary. Not bad for 10 gems. To win 12 games means you had to beat 12 other players. Mathematically, it's very difficult to reach 12 wins. Are the odds low? Yes, but for a skilled player, a theoretical model is meaningless. Especially considering that at 2 wins, you're already profiting more gold per gems than if you were to purchase gold from the shop. Just like the super magical chest, epic and legendary chests are 1 in 500. That means you are guaranteed 1 every 500 chests. Watch our video on the super magical chest cycle if you haven't yet to learn more. Hope this provided some insight on challenges. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more quality OJ.
И вот мы сейчас посмотрим последнее видео. Заключающее.
It's an orange juice. What's up, everyone? This is OJ.
Подождите у меня.
We're going to talk about the best way to spend gems to obtain legendaries. All probabilities are based on the highest arena and are subject to change as new cards are released. But the overall ranking should remain the same. There are multiple ways to pull legendaries. Challenges, opening chests, buying a legendary chest, and buying the legendary from the shop. The fastest but most expensive way to obtain legendaries is to buy super magical or magical chests from the shop. The odds of pulling a legendary from a super magical is roughly 1 in 2. This means it'll cost 9,200 gems for a high chance to pull 1 legendary. The next best option is to speed open chests in your cycle. Each cycle is 240 chests. This costs 6,312 gems to buy the time to speed.
Сейчас подождите.
All of them open. The chances of pulling a legendary is roughly 1 in 2 per cycle. Purchasing a wagon of gold is a much better value in comparison to the first 2 options. If you're above 3,000 trophies, the shop will start selling legendary cards around once a week. This will cost roughly 1,800 gems to purchase a legendary card with gold. Legendary chests appear in the shop roughly every 3 weeks. A legendary chest costs exactly 500 gems and guarantees exactly 1 legendary. This is one of the best values in the game. Now, the best way to obtain legendaries in the game is to enter grand challenges. Now, if you enter the grand challenge twice and hit 12 wins both times, that's 200 gems, and you'll have earned 44,000 gold, which is more than enough to purchase a legendary in the shop Plus, there's a 1 in 4 chance to pull a legendary. If you can't reach 12 wins but can consistently reach 8 wins, that's 500 gems to farm 40,000 gold to purchase a legendary card in the shop. Plus, there's about a 1 in 10 chance the chest will contain a legendary. However, in challenges, for every winner there is a loser. So statistically speaking, most players average 3 wins in a challenge. To farm 40,000 gold, you need to reach 3 wins at least 13 times, which is 1,300 gems. The odds of pulling a legendary are 1 in 45 from a 3-win chest. At 0 wins, you will need to lose the grand challenge 29 times to reach 40,000 gold to be able to purchase a legendary from the shop. This will cost 2,900 gems. The odds of pulling a legendary are 1 in 189 chests. As for free-to-play players, the most reliable way to get legendaries is to stop upgrading cards and save 40,000 gold to buy legendaries of your choice in the shop when it appears. This takes about 3 weeks if you don't upgrade any cards and open all of your chests. A very cost-effective method is to save 500 gems and buy a legendary chest. This takes a bit longer, but it guarantees the legendary. Remember though, reaching 12 wins is still relatively hard as only 0.65% of the player pool reaches 12 wins. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more quality OJ.
Вот и все, мы просмотрели 3 видео о том, как открывать супермагические сундуки, выпадения их. Кому было интересно, пожалуйста, поставьте пальчики вверх под этим видео. Всем удачи и всем пока.